Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering how Mad Max can help both the Vegas Raiders and also the Baltimore Ravens. Before I get right into this, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you know the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at Maxx Crosby being the prized possession of the trade that the Baltimore Ravens were very keen on getting and the Dallas Cowboys were rarely chasing. You're looking at a defensive end that not only can stop the run, but he also plays the pass well. It's rare that you have those tweeners that like to do both, that like to stick their nose in there, and they like to be physical, they like to be disrespectful, they talk shit. They do a number of things, and Maxx Crosby does both. He likes to tackle, he likes to get up to the quarterback, he likes to make sure he's a locker room leader, and the guy's a hard worker. Looking at last season and how he was trying to battle through injuries and he did not want to quit playing, and Pete Carroll and the team essentially sent him home, it could have been for draft reasons. It could have been because they didn't want him on the field and help the team win. It could have been a number of things. But what it's showing me is Maxx Crosby's a baller. When you're looking at the last 4.5 years, 5.5 years, you're looking at just what he's able to overcoming addiction, coming back and reforming his life and reshaping himself as a leader, being accountable for his actions. When we look at John Gruden and Mike Mayock and they talk about the draft process and what he's shown them since he's been on the actual team, even after Gruden left, the leadership style that he has in the locker room, the accountability to every single person he comes into contact with to accept his misfailures and his misfires, but also to inspire others. I think the Baltimore Ravens are getting not only a leader in the locker room, they're getting a guy that has an intense motor and a guy that wants to win. When you look at him say that he failed the Raiders organization, no. You did all you can do to help that organization. You can't put the weight of that organization on your shoulders because it takes more than just one man to do it. There was a lot of bad cooks in the actual restaurant on that team. When you look at the people that made the team, that put the team together, that did all these things, you had a lot of different misfires. Maxx Crosby wasn't one of them. When you look at the last 5 years of his production, it speaks that he's going on to be on a Hall of Fame trajectory. And going to Baltimore, I think his work ethic is going to get that much more better. Playing around stars like Derrick Henry, playing around stars like Lamar Jackson, you're going to see an impact. And you've already seen different foes in the actual AFC North start to talk about how they don't want him there. Jamar Chase. And you're seeing exactly how he reacted on live when Joe Cool told him, hey, Maxx Crosby was the Baltimore Ravens. He flipped out because they know what kind of competitor he is. They know what kind of guy he is, sack artist-wise. They know that their offensive line can't stop him. So now at this point, we have to understand. Just similar how moves were made for the Chicago Bears to all of a sudden be able to get Caleb Williams, moving and shifting pieces, moving and shifting guys that you thought that they needed, trading pieces, and all of a sudden you see, boom, they've got a quarterback. Boom, they got the right coach. Boom, they're building their offensive line. Boom, they're shifting pieces on the offensive wide receiver tree to now get a better wide receiver in there. Everything has to happen. Now, the way this helps the Raiders, this gives them the rebuilding pieces and the ammunition that they can go draft for years and years to come so they can start helping build this rebuild. But it also allows this team to get a fresh identity. It allows the team to get younger and allows the team to kind of build with a lower capital as far as that position. Because Mad Max, the amount of money he's making, isn't for a team that's rebuilding. So with that being said, they gave him a good trade to where he's going to a great place. Raiders did right by him. So I think that overall, you're going to see that this move, it's going to be good for both organizations. I think Max is going to produce for the Baltimore Ravens, and the Raiders are going to like what they get production-wise as far as these picks. So I think this is a win-win situation. I don't see a loser in this. I like it for both sides. So all you Ravens fans, all you Raiders fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you on the very next episode.